Guys, welcome back. So today's tutorial is going to include a very colorful palette. I did just post a video called the new makeup palettes in my collection, and a ton of y'all requested for me to do a tutorial using the new Jawbreaker palette. So that is what today's tutorial is going to include. And today I think I'm going to use the yellow and the purple. Those are the two that I'm most excited about. So I'm thinking of creating a look using those two colors somehow. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna combine purple and yellow, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. If not, we'll see. We'll see what happens whenever I get close up and we start with the application. So anyways, today I'm gonna use this palette. I'm also gonna be using the Benefit Hello Happy Velvet Powder Foundation. It's gonna be the very first time that I try this, so I am excited to see how this looks. Like I said, it is a velvet finish, so I'm excited about that. So I know this is a makeup tutorial, okay? If you don't want to see this part, go ahead and skip. But I do want to mention something really fast. On Sunday, I'm gonna start a new series on my channel, and the reason why I'm starting this to begin with is because it's gonna help me be a little bit more organized whenever I'm gonna film tutorials, which means I won't spend so much time doing that stuff. I'll tell you in a minute. And I can go right away and start filming my makeup tutorial. So what I do is I pick out my products and I lay them all on my desk, and then I put everything back, right? So whenever I'm gonna do a new tutorial, I get different products again. And that takes time, which is not bad, you know, it's part of the video. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick out some products, and I just got this new organizer. Look at how cute it is. I got this one from Amazon, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick my makeup tutorial products in there and kind of rotate through my makeup that way, but also show you at the same time. So yeah, the reason why I'm even mentioning that is because I'm gonna include this palette in there. But anyways, that video will be up on Sunday. I'll explain everything there because I don't want this intro to get even longer, because I know I just ended up talking about that for no reason. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do the eyes first because I don't know how this palette performs. I don't know if I'm gonna get fallout everywhere. I don't know. So I'm gonna do the eyes first, and then I'll move on to my face. Okay, so I have no idea how this is going to turn out, okay? If it turns out bad, I'm still posting the video. So I am gonna start off with the lavender one, and I'm gonna apply this one all over the crease area, and I'm just gonna pack it on. I didn't set my primer. My primer is the the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm probably going to do a cut crease, and I'm going to use this product for that too. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. I have not done the eyeshadow palette, the eye swatches on this palette, so I have no idea how they work. But look, that looks really nice and intense, and it shows up so good. You know, it's like a pretty pastel purple, and that looks so pretty. Yeah, I like that. And then, like I said, I want to use the yellow, so I'm thinking, should I use the yellow to blend that out? Is that gonna look weird? Is it gonna turn brown? I have no idea. Maybe. I'm thinking about the pink, but the pink is probably gonna burn my eyes. I'm gonna try it, okay? I'm gonna use the yellow one. If this is a fail, then it's a fail. I'm gonna use the yellow one to blend that here. Maybe this is a mistake. I don't know. I'm thinking it's a mistake now that I'm looking at it, because yeah, it's kind of turning not so cute right there in the edge. But let's see, maybe I can fix it. Maybe I can fix that. I'm thinking about it. The color's pretty. It's showing up, and even though I'm using like a fluffy blending brush, it's showing up. Like, it's a nice yellow. It's just that edge. I don't know if it's going to work. So let me just keep going. Yeah, because the edge is looking like a little grayish, but we'll fix it. We'll do something, okay? Don't give up on me just yet. This palette is heavy to hold it in my hand. I like it because it has a very big mirror, but I think it's just a little bit too heavy. It's nice quality though. I like the cardboard. It feels really nice and sturdy. So now I'm going to take the packing on brush that I was using and take the yellow and go over this edge. It's a little grayish, right? But not too bad. I don't know why I wanted to use the yellow and the purple. I just did. So I'm just feeling a little bit more daring. And then it's kind of like a first impression at the same time. So it's kind of fun to find out like what's going to happen here. Because I was also thinking of using like that sky blue or the teal, because those are pretty pastel colors too, but I was like, no, I really want to use the yellow and the purple. I'm going to use them today no matter what. doesn't look too bad. I thought the edge was gonna look brown, but it doesn't. It looks like a mix, kind of like gray. It kind of looks gray, right? Now what do I do? Somebody help me. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna take a little bit of the yellow and just go over the edge. If someone wants to come and help me decide what else to do, you know, you're more than welcome to tell me what to do next, because I have no idea what the third step is gonna be. Even though they're like two different colors, like not even in the same color family, it's blending out nicely, and the colors are not patchy or anything, so it looks nice and blended. So yeah, not as bad as I thought it was. Like I was hoping it wasn't bad, but it doesn't look bad. So I'm just going over this purple one more time. Okay, so I'm thinking the purple can kind of be a standout color, and I'm gonna do a cut crease. I'm gonna use some shimmer shades on my eyelid, and I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape to create the cut crease. I'm gonna use my favorite cut crease brush, which is this one by Anastasia, and I haven't used or done a cut crease in a little while, so I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the crease. Make sure you have plenty of product on your brush. That is the best way to do a cut crease. Okay, so I'm gonna take a synthetic brush and I'm gonna go over the concealer to remove the excess product. And I looked up, so I kind of messed up the cut crease. I'm gonna go over that and fix it. So without looking up, let me remove that extra concealer. With whatever's left, I'm just gonna drag that towards the outside and kind of blend it out there. I'm gonna use the shimmery white one, and I'm gonna apply this on the inner part of the cut crease. So yes, I'm pretty excited about the new series, just because I feel like I'm always, you know, going back and forth, and then I forget a product, and sometimes I end up just picking out like my favorite stuff because, you know, it's easy. It's like, okay, I know this is gonna look good, or I know this is something that I like. Let me just use that today. And if I'm like actually choosing the products with plenty of time in advance, then I'm like, okay, let me use something else. Let me use something different. And that way I can always have it on my desk. I don't have to be looking for things. So why not film it? Film each time I do that. Maybe I don't even have to do it weekly or bi-weekly. Maybe just every time I want to switch out the products. You know, like I said, I haven't figured out how I want to do that video yet. For sure, I'm going to have that video on the weekend, and then, of course, do a tutorial using all of the products. So then after that, I'm going to apply with the same brush. I'm going to apply, wait, which one? Yellow? Did I say yellow? Yes, the purple is the one that's going to be the standout color. So I'm going to use the shimmer yellow, because there's a shimmer dark purple too. But the shimmer yellow, I'm going to apply that one on the outer part of the lid. That is beautiful, and I'm not even wetting any of these. I mean, there is concealer underneath, but I'm not wetting, I'm not spraying them. That shows up really good. I'm not even seeing that much fallout. Oh, well, now I am from that yellow one, but I didn't see it from the mattes. I'm just gonna pack that on. And also because all of my products will be organized in one spot, so I won't have things all over my desk. So I'm pretty excited about that part too. So now I'm going to take a little bit of the purple and just go over this edge. Just a little bit. So basically the purple is like a pop-up behind the cut crease. Okay, so I finished the other eye. I also applied my eyelashes, my falsies. These are the House of Lashes Allure Light. And these are some of my favorite just because they are longer in the center of my eyelids. On the center of my eyes and the center of my eyelid. So that way it doesn't look like it's too heavy on the outer corners. But as far as the eye look, you guys, I like the way that it looks. I was so scared at the beginning. I'm like, how am I going to use this purple and yellow? But it looks really good. And I'm also thinking of using the purple on the lower lash line. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I think it'll stand out and it'll look pretty, like put it all together, you know. So again, I did get fallout from the yellow shimmer, but it really wasn't a lot. I didn't get anything from the purple. So that's it for the top, and then I'll do the brow bone in the inner corner at the end whenever I do my highlighting and stuff. So I'm gonna move on to the face, and I'm gonna moisturize my skin first. I'm gonna use this one right here by Pixi. It is a very, very thick moisturizing lotion or moisturizer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over my face. So yeah, that's it for the moisturizer. And then for primer, I'm gonna use the Professional, the Matte Rescue, and I'm gonna apply this one all over my face too. Usually I do the Benefit Professional around my nose, but I'm not gonna use that one today. I want to use different primer. This one's really cooling on my skin. And I think I got sunburn. I know for sure I got sunburn on my shoulders. I don't know if you can tell. But I was helping my husband clean his truck. And we cleaned my car yesterday, like the outside of it. And then like I said, I'm going to use the new powder foundation. Oh, before that, what should I do? It's a first impression because I haven't used it yet. Oh, you know what? I was going to use the concealer, but never mind. I'm going to see how much coverage this gives. It says dual coverage powder foundation. I don't remember if it's supposed to be full coverage. Oh, it is. Brush for light coverage, sponge for medium to full coverage. So we will see. A cute little compact. It looks just like the Hello Happy foundation. And then there's the inside, again with the little happy face. So it comes with this little sponge here and then the brush. I'm not going to use the brush today. I'm going to use the sponge. And I'll see how I like it. It feels kind of like those regular sponges that come with powders, and I noticed that from the Too Faced powder foundation that it was kind of rough on my face. But let's see. And I got this one in the color number 3, okay? Okay, the sponge is not too hard, but it doesn't feel that great. It's giving me kind of like a light coverage, I would say. I wouldn't say it's anything close to a medium coverage. Yeah, it doesn't feel good with this brush at all. I mean, with this sponge at all. Oh, that looks so bad. It looks so patchy. I think it's the primer maybe. But I don't know. I use that primer all the time. It looks really bad though. Like, it's just some spots. It kind of looks like it's like separated. Let me apply it differently. Yeah, for sure I don't like that. That looks really, really bad. On the dry spots, it just looks like it's not even like, you know how whenever you put a product and it doesn't stick to it, that's how some little spots look on my face. Yeah, that looks really bad. Let me grab the sponge from the Too Faced powder. I'm gonna grab the sponge from the Too Faced powder foundation because I do like that sponge, and I'm gonna see how it works with that one. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this side. This is what used to be white, but it's a very soft feeling sponge, and I'm just gonna apply it. Oh, much better, you guys. It's the sponge that's making my foundation look so weird. This is way better. It is, because this has like this little fuzz on top. It just feels so good on my face. That other sponge does not work. Oh, and one of y'all mentioned to me that there's that beauty blender looking one. I'll put a picture of it. I don't remember what it's called, but it has the same, or maybe it has the same fuzzy texture to it. I'm gonna see if I get one and try it with my powder foundations, because I really like the way that this sponge feels. But it's not a regular sponge like this one. So yeah, unless they have something similar like on Amazon or something. But yeah, for sure this looks much better. I will say that it is a medium to full coverage for sure now. If I would have never tried the Too Faced product, I wouldn't have known about the brush, and I would have been disappointed in the powder. Okay, it still doesn't look great. Never mind, I take that back. It is looking really bad. I think it's also the primer that I used, so I need to try it again. But of course, it's a first impression. I didn't know that was gonna happen. But now my face makeup doesn't look so great. My nose looks horrible. Yep. I have like little things everywhere. It's the primer, I think, that's too sticky. That is just kind of like creating like little balls. Okay, so yeah, it does give me a medium coverage. Ooh, I look bad. I look bad, like I'm looking at myself, and I think the color is okay. What is that around my mouth? That looks so weird. I feel like one of those paintings from like way back then that have like a very white face. That's how I feel right now. The color matches me. I just feel like the finish of it, since it's so powdery, like that velvet look to it, I guess you could say, like soft powdery look to it, it makes me feel like one of those paintings, like I said. But the color seems to be like a good match, you know. I think it'll look better once I put the bronzer and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to that. I got the Hourglass palette, the gold one, and I'm gonna use all of the products in here, the highlight, the bronzer, and the blush from this palette. And I'm just gonna mainly get this one over here, but I also mix it in with the one next to it, because I feel like my face is just like all one color. Yeah, much better. Okay, so that applied good on top of that powder foundation. It doesn't look like it's patchy or anything, so that's fine. And then I'm going to use blush in here, and I'm going to use the middle one, which is like a soft muted pink. And I didn't apply any concealer because I wanted to see how much coverage it gives me underneath my eyes, but I think I prefer it with concealer. For sure. Yeah, because I can still see like a little bit of purple, bluish. And for highlight, like I said, I'm also going to use the one in this palette. This is a beautiful, intense highlight. So yeah, using that highlighter, even though it's a powder, it makes it look a lot more like glowy, because yeah, that powder just really makes it look all one color, like just matte, you know. So I'm gonna apply but anyways, I'm gonna apply that same highlight on my cupid's bow and on the tip of my nose. I'm gonna take the same highlighter and apply it on my brow bone, also on my inner corner. And then I'm gonna take a small little brush and I'm gonna use that lavender shade on my lower lash line. So look, the color on the bottom looks more like the color in the palette, but because this one is mixed in with the yellow, it makes it look a little bit more like a cool purple. It makes it look more like a cool purple, and then down here it looks like an actual, like the actual lavender color that's in the palette. I didn't notice that until I put this one under there. On the lower lash line, I decided I'm also going to use purple. This one is a lavender shade. This one's called Violet Violet by Pixie, and it is just a waterline pencil. And then on the lower lashes, I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara. Okay, so I really don't know what color to pair up with this, but I'm going to try this one. This one is called Uncuffed by Fenty Beauty, and I'm going to see how it looks. It's a neutral tone, but I didn't have anything that was purple, so I don't know what would match with this color combination. I'm going to try this and see how it looks. So this is the complete look. Let me know what you think about this color combination. Honestly, at first I thought it was going to look crazy, probably brown, but it ended up looking really good. I know that the purples are a different color now because, of course, I mixed the purple on top with the yellow, but it doesn't look bad. I know it's a little bit like not the same shade, so I thought, you know, putting the purple on the bottom was going to tie everything together because it was going to be matched with the top. But like I said, the top turned into a cool toned purple, and then the bottom is the actual true lavender shade. So now you know what happens whenever you mix these two eyeshadow colors together. But at the end, I still like the way that it turned out, even though it's a little bit different than what I expected. Let me know what color combinations you have done, so that way I can get some ideas on what to do next. You know, what colors did you like combining together? There's just so many different shades that it's kind of hard to look at it and think, okay, I'm gonna use these two shades together, you know, unless you use like yellow and orange with red. Like those colors are pretty, like, you know, normal to mix, or the pink with the red, you know, that's kind of normal to mix. Maybe next time I'll do something. I was gonna point at the pink one, but I think next time I'll do something with the coral. I don't know. See, whenever I look at these two colors, that looks very pretty, but combining them together, it's kind of like, is it a great idea? You know, because the same thing is gonna happen as today's. It's like you never know what's gonna happen. Although, like I said, I am happy with the way that it turned out. It's different than what I expected. It's different than anything I have ever done. But yeah, so let me know what color combinations you have done if you have this palette already. And as far as the foundation, real quick, I will have a review on it. I'm gonna continue to try it using different ways of application, whether it's the brush or even my beauty sponge. I'm gonna try it and see what happens, or maybe do a demo with the brush and that in the sponge, because I don't like the sponge that's in here. So yeah, the powder foundation didn't work out so great, but I'm still so happy that I did a look finally using the Jawbreaker palette. So like I said, let me know what you think about today's look. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.